Hello, hello, and welcome to the Healing Siren Oracle. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. My name is Renee, and today we are doing another love and relationship reading. So I went ahead and pulled the first four cards. I got the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Temperance card, and the Three of Cups. So for some of y'all, and this is coming out funny as hell to me, you got a crazy ex that's like Disney villain off to the side going, hey, 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 I'm gonna ruin their life. I don't know what this person is doing yet, but their whole entire goal is to throw you off balance. Let's get into the reading and see what happens from there. And for some of them, hold on before I say that. Hold on. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so what I was going to say before the card came out is for some of these folks, they want to throw you off balance in a financial sense. So I feel like if y'all were together and you were the breadwinner, they're now trying to take you to court for alimony or child support or something like that. And it may be that y'all don't even have kids, or they haven't spent time with their children, something like that. And that's the thing. Four of Swords, you see the lady in the back, she looks a little bit bigger. She got a kid with her, and the guy is just like sitting in the room chilling, resting on his pillow. Yeah, like the person in question today, they're not actively involved in a child's life, but at the same time, they want to throw off the custodial parent, because they feel like they shouldn't be obligated to financially support someone. And what that's doing for you is causing you to have to pull back on your life and redetermine a different way to gain balance for you. And this may be male or female. For my guys, I feel like, and I hate to say it this way, but I feel like if you have children with a woman or feminine energy, in some of y'all's cases, she is trying to keep your children away from you. And for some of y'all, she may have a good reason, but for a lot of you, that wasn't the right choice of person to have children with. And now it's like, if you're not with me, then you don't get to see your children. Let's see. You got the Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot in reverse. Chariot in reverse came out over the Five of Wands. So, yeah. This person's trying to hold you up. Maybe a Leo that you're dealing with. Got the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Hangman, and the Knight of Cups. So, yeah. This person wants to hold you up. They don't want you to see progress in the work that you've done. And I've said that quite a few times. For some of y'all, they will be manipulative, and you see how the two people in the back are fighting and arguing. This one person up front looked like he the one that started the shit in the first place. So that the person that you're dealing with, they're not coming at you directly. They're using other people to come at you, if that makes sense. And with this Four of Wands, like I said, once again, another balance card. They're trying to throw you off balance. Want to keep you in hangman mode. So for some of y'all, as long as you have a connection with this person, and it may just specifically be a legal connection, and it's 5:55 on the clock, maybe just a legal connection, like y'all may be married but have separated for years and years and years. You feel like the only way you're going to move to the next part of your life is to legally divorce this person, legally, like, draw yourself out of the relationship. And Knight of Cups, it could have been someone that you had a whirlwind relationship with. Like, things could have moved really fast in the beginning when you were with this person, and then like spirit tapped you on the shoulder and was like, nah, that's not where I need you to be. The Five of Pentacles. Now this person wants to hit your pockets in one way, shape, fashion, or form. And they believe, for some of y'all, you were the breadwinner in the house. They believe that now you should, even if you're not with them, you should be supporting them. Seven of Swords. Like, I don't even have to talk because these cards are falling into line with everything that I'm saying. So you could have been a breadwinner in the house, and this is male or woman, like, activities in the house are not gender-based or whatever. And when you ended the relationship or separated from this person, they felt this Five of Pentacles. They felt left out in the cold. They felt like, why can't you continue to pay for me, right? Now, they feel like you owe them. Back to that way back when, this energy feels like you owe them everything. They feel like you should have, how do I put that? Because it's not coming out right. They feel like you owe them payback because you didn't want to deal with them. Basically, it was somebody that thought like you would stay with them through everything that they did. And what they did could have been lying, cheating, throwing STDs all over the place, stealing money, stealing time, doing all kinds of shit. And the Seven of Swords, just stealing your energy. You could have been in Empress mode. An Empress card is not gender-based. That is someone who has their energies balanced out, and at the same time has their energies balanced, knows what they want, and has done the work so far. And if you look at this card, I always point out the little baby bump on the Empress and the female symbol. Like, you could have children with this person, or for the Empress, for some folks, I say like you were pregnant with an idea, like you had a new idea growing, and it would be something that manifests to change your life. But in that relationship, the High Priestess and the Page of Swords, in that relationship, that idea that you had couldn't grow. or if you had children with them, you felt like that person was a destructive source to have around your kids. Like they could have been doing some shit that you definitely don't want your children around. And with having the Empress and the High Priestess, this is material, this is spiritual. With both of them being upright, you were starting to get to a point of temperance, of balance. However, that person that you were dealing with, and this goes for my men too, that person that you were dealing with was doing nothing but causing arguments, destruction, making you feel like you were left out in the cold, causing all kind. Maybe they were really codependent and making you feel stuck. And now that you've walked away from them, you might not physically be attached to them, but at the same time, you've walked away from them. And now they're like, oh no, you love me. You're supposed to stay with me. I'm going to make you think about all the good times and forget about all the times that I came in at 3 o'clock in the morning drunk. All the times that I called you out of your name and shit like that. Like, oh no, you shouldn't be mad that I basically ghosted you for a month. And honestly, you shouldn't be mad that they ghosted you for a month. That was relief for some of you. And with this Six of Pentacles in reverse, once again, another card where my scales, the balance. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Libra in general. I am a Libra. But with that being in reverse, this person, if they're going through the court system, it's not to get whatever they're saying they want. It's to 3 of Wands in reverse you, to keep you from moving. And whatever they want could be alimony, child support. Maybe y'all got different properties or something like that. But it's not to get that item. They know the chances of them winning a case against you is null. They want you to spend a hell of a lot of money on an attorney. They want you to not be able to fully get out of the relationship, not be able to divorce them. Because in some states, you have laws that if you are legally married and you own a business or buy something outside of that relationship, while still legally being married, then that property or item belongs to both of you, right? So for some of y'all, you may be going the legal route just to protect yourself. And that person is like, nah, I'm gonna make you waste money here, even though I'm gonna make you waste money here, even though for me, I know no judge is going to give me alimony, but at the same time, you're gonna have to spend a few grand on a lawyer just to stand in front of an attorney to say, oh yeah, this person doesn't deserve alimony. Or they may be asking for child support knowing damn well they haven't had custody of your kids in 10 years. The point is not to get what they're going after legally. The point is to keep you from being able to go to your next step. It's stupid It's laughable. But some people, they just, it's all right. They don't know no better. The Nine of Swords again. And on these, I love the different depictions, male and female. So for some of y'all, this person really does not understand why you don't want to be with them no more. Like, I think for a lot of you, you were really forgiving when you were in a relationship, and you forgave a lot when you were in the relationship. And what that ended up doing was it built that person to the point, and that's not your fault. That's called narcissism. That's when people feel like you should just give and give and give to them, and they don't have to give anything in return. But for a lot of y'all, you were really understanding to this person. And because you were really understanding to this person, you forgave a lot more shit than you should have. Like, I don't know if they cheated, but if they cheated, you were like, oh, like, it's fucked up, but we can work through that. And that person saw that as, oh, hold on. That means I can cheat as much as I want, right? And then when they got to the point of they cheated too much, or you found out they cheated again, it was like, nah, you got to get the fuck up out of here. And that person doesn't understand, like, why, if you let it slide once, couldn't you just let it slide again? Continue to let it slide. Continue to let them fuck up. Now, you're manifesting a whole different life. You're manifesting forward movement for yourself, and that person doesn't want you to. They want you to go back to how things were with them when they can get away with all kinds of bullshit. You're going to reject a Two of Cups. I don't blame you. For some of y'all, it's already been offered, and for some of you, like, it hasn't been offered yet, but the shit's on its way. With this Knight of Wands, like, this person may have already tried, like, hitting your DMs, like, hey, you want to go hang out in a hotel room with me? And for some of y'all, you now see this person and feel disgusted. And like, with the Chariot upright, you're on your path. And if you're not on your path, you're getting dangerously close to figuring out what your path is. So keep doing whatever you're doing. Let's see. Queen of Swords. I love the Queen of Swords because even though, like, if you look at it, she is an air sign, head in clouds, all kinds of other stuff. The Queen of Swords knows how to separate emotion from, like, actual beneficial action. And that's how she's become the queen in the category where swords are more mental energy, right? So the queen in that category is someone that will come across as the biggest bitch. Sorry, y'all. She will come across as the biggest bitch you have ever seen. Like, she looks mean as hell from a distance, right? It's because for her and through her journey, she's had to have been cold, but she's also very, very logical. So with the Queen of Swords, yes, be careful with your words around her. And I keep saying her, but once again, not gender-based. Because the male part. So this couple together, and I'm glad the king did come out, because now I can say it without being like gender bias or whatever. So with the swords, the king and the queen, these are the people that think, they use their minds to get out of situations. You know how they say brains versus bronze? These are the ones that are more brainy. But at the same time, swords also cut. Like, they can be very, very dangerous. You can be dangerous to somebody's mental stability, right? So with this, and I got something in my mouth. Hold on. Water. So with this, male or female, feminine energy or masculine energy, the person that left this situation did so in a very logical way. And going back to, if this has to be something that you take to court, don't worry about it, because your other person is going to look fucking insane standing next to you. Like, they could be asking the judge, I don't understand why they want a divorce. I only cheated 10 times. And the judge looking at them like, motherfucker, are you serious? Why am I even here? This Five of Cups. Yeah, that person wants you to feel like you've had a loss. And notice this. Hold on. Remember I said they were going to offer you a Two of Cups? They finally going to look behind them and see these raggedy ass cups they got still standing up behind them, and like dust them off and be like, oh yeah, let me go give this to the divine feminine or divine masculine. Like, you don't want that shit. If they see it as a loss, so do you. The damn cups might be half empty, full of piss. You don't know. Just like... And the reason you don't want they sorry ass 2 cups is because you got 9 full, beautiful cups of your own. The Hangman in reverse, you ain't got time for that shit. You are trying to get unstuck so that this decision that you need to make to move on, you're doing it in a logical manner with this King and Queen of Swords, because it's time for you to start a new journey. The World and the Wheel of Fortune are both symbols of forward movement, ending an old cycle and starting something new. And like I said, that person could have been cheating, could have been lying, could have been just codependent and fucking up every single chance they got. This one, the Two of Wands, see the little world in his hand? Your old person is trying to keep your world from expanding with this Two of Wands in reverse. And with the Knight of Swords, things have been moving slow with them. They're going to start picking up, because now this person sees this as their last opportunity to fuck you up. And like I said, the old school cartoon villain, like it, yeah. And for some of y'all, they've even gone on a monologue to say all the shit they plan on doing to you. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. But yeah, for some of y'all, this person really is coming across as a goddamn cartoon villain. Of the, I'm going to take you to court. The judge is going to give me alimony. It's going to ruin you financially. Like, they done went on a whole ass monologue to tell you everything they plan on doing. And this is male or female. When they do, if they haven't done it yet, or if they do this shit, y'all research Gray Rock. Gray Rock is when you have to have a conversation with somebody, but your responses are very limited. You might need to Gray Rock their ass and record them. Yeah, record them. Depending on what state you're in, some recordings only take like one party in that recording to know what's going on. Record their ass. Page of Swords, like I said, you're either on your path or you're dangerously close to finding it. And this is like, this person, this relationship, this situation, whatever it is that they're trying to like hold you in and tie you to, that is literally the last string for you from this life that you're trying to change out of, if that makes sense. It's like that last annoying ass button that you can't get to in the back. Yeah, that's all you trying to do is undo the button. Judgment will be in your favor in whatever situation this is in. Because God, Spirit, everybody, all the divine powers involved know for a fact that you're trying to make a positive change. And know for a fact that this person, like, the divine powers know for a fact that you're trying to make a positive change. They also know that the reason this person is holding you up is because they don't want that big ass bucket of karma they done built up over the years. And yes, I know that it's a whole bunch of bees. But they don't want that bucket of karma to come down and hit them. So they feel like the longer they stretch out whatever's going on between y'all, the less they'll have, or the less time they'll have to deal with whatever. Procrastination. They basically procrastinating on their karma hitting them in the face. Take control. Yeah, for you, you may have to calm down, come out of isolation with the isolation card being in reverse, because for a lot of y'all, you've already gone into hermit mode. But if you notice, I don't have the hermit card out here. I got the hangman with this person trying to hold you somewhere, and like literally I have to go back and do the symbolism on the card. So see that one ankle he got tied to the bush? Remember I said that one last string holding you to your past life? That's what this person is to you. Trying to hold you by your weak point. If you notice, I was talking about Achilles and that person, like I said, trying to stay out of their dark night of the soul. They see that shit coming and they're like, hold on, I got here because, and I'll go back to that story in a minute. They're like, I got here because of the decisions I made in this relationship. So if I keep this relationship going in some kind of way, shape, fashion, or form, then my life won't be as depressing and oppressive as it has been. They don't understand that karma's gonna hit them either way. It's gonna hit them harder because they just fucking with you. I don't know. But back to them holding you by this ankle, by this weakness. The Greek hero, I think he was Greek. Yeah. He was either Greek or Roman. Achilles. Achilles' mom grabbed him by his ankle, dumped him in a pool of water. That ankle was his one weakness. It was the only way to kill him. Like, he could run fast, he could shoot arrows, he could like fight, take down anything. But if you hit him in the ankle, he was just gone. That person knows what your weakness is, and that's what they're attacking right now. So if it's your finances, they gonna hit your finances. If it's your children, they gonna try to do whatever they can to like fuck with your kids and stuff like that. You have divine light on your side, which is why this other hangman came out in reverse. This person looks like they just standing up, and not only are they standing up, but they so good at standing like they balancing on one foot. So the direction of the cards does make sense. Healthy boundaries. For some of y'all, you will have to reevaluate what your boundaries were and basically put up certain fail-safes, certain walls against whatever the fuck the situation is that that person is bringing towards you. But when that happens, you're going to keep the faith. Like I said, you're being guided. You're being led. For some of y'all, the only reason you clicked on this video was to hear the fact that you are not by yourself, and you're not. Slow and steady. Self-explanatory. You know the turtle in the hare, slow and steady wins the race. Don't let your emotions like jump into this. For like I said, a lot of y'all, you will have to go into that king or queen of swords mode where all of your planning, all of your ideas don't go into the cartoon monologue like this person may have. Don't go into the cartoon monologue. Keep your shit where it needs to be. And when it's time to release, you know that you're not going to be hot and cold. You will be on fire with everything that you have going on. And meaningful coincidences. Like I said, some of y'all clicked on this video just to hear you're not by yourself. Just to hear yes, your struggle is real. No, you not fucking crazy. Yes, this person is destructive as fuck. Yes, spirit is on your side. Yes, it's time to let that shit go. All right, switching decks one last time to the Cosmic Insights. Confession. Someone has to tell you something. Whatever they tell you, take it with a... Whatever they tell you, because some folks are going to be like, I could have done worse, but I didn't. When you hear that shit, and I'm saying when, because I can almost feel it coming out of somebody's mouth. I could have done worse, but I didn't because blah, 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 right? When you hear whatever they are confessing, Queen, King of Swords, like that should be your response. Gray rock they ass. That should be your response, because nothing, at this point, I feel like for a lot of y'all, nothing somebody can say is going to change how you feel about a situation. And some of y'all are even past like the things that they could do. Like you understand that when you were with this person, they did everything they could to cause as much destruction as they possibly could. This is the person that thought you would never leave them. They could get away with anything they wanted to do, right? So if that's the case, and you thought, and we got pets. Ooh, that's not a good thought. For some of y'all, this person sees you as the pet. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's how that came out. For some of these folks, they saw you as the cat or the dog, like the animal in the house, the creature that does not deserve. Like, you can cheat on your dog, right? Like, you can leave the cat outside. The cat actually likes to be outside. Like, they thought you were the pet, that you would love them unconditionally because you provided, or because for some of y'all, they provided food and shelter, so you were supposed to stick through all the bullshit. Yeah, okay. Let me get one more of these and then we wrap it up. That is crazy. The fuck? Yeah, for some of y'all, they wanted to see a leash around your neck. You know how I wear my little chokers every now and then? For some people, they saw that shit as a leash. Or a collar. Wrong word, collar. They saw it as a collar. Like, and for some of y'all, it was neck jewelry. Like, they put a necklace on you and that was your symbolic collar. Holy shit. That's funny. It's not funny, but that's all I'm hearing now. They saw you as the fucking pet. Last card to come out, cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. But it came out in reverse. Which means for you, it's going to be hard as fuck to end this cycle, because that person, like I said, they're trying to stay away from the dark night of soul that they have to face and all of the karma that they put you through. And for some of y'all, during the time of the relationship, you probably fucked up too. You paid your karma while in that relationship, if that makes sense. Like, it was some lessons you needed to learn there. You learned the lessons, you moved the fuck on. That person on the other side, though, they're wondering why their pet is not sitting still. And I think that's what's going to be the name of this video. Like, this motherfucker thinks you're a pet. I'm sorry. If this resonates, and I really hope it doesn't, and you would like a personal reading, that would be the HealingSirenOracle@yahoo.com. Send me an email and we can figure out what's going to happen next with this person. Whew. If this resonates, like, share, subscribe. I'm trying to beat the YouTube algorithm and get my messages out to as many people as possible. Even though I'm laughing through these, I do know, like, a lot of these situations are really fucking serious. Like, I will laugh through them because for some of y'all, it is time to find some stupid shit to laugh at just to keep from crying. All right, so y'all, I hope you have a good day. I really hope this is not you in your situation. If it is, remember, spirit's on your side. You are not alone, and be blessed.